rejuvenate the careers. So, you know, it's good to see. Fair play to them and fair play to 100X in this position. But looking at the predictions, looking at the chat vote, Shogun, you can see North America trying to show their pride. 85% expecting Gen.G to get the job done here, and they have had the early pressure.
Justin off the wall again. Leaves it rise, double tap, try to go for the set. It's wide open, but the shot's so slow. It's good enough. And it does get over the line.
Gave Crispy a sniff here. The shot from Justin, very safe. Was low boost, had to get around it. Probably got around it too much.
And 100X will want to try and take advantage of this run of form that they have got, because who knows, it might not last much longer. Rise has got the double demo, and Simas recovers off the respawn to get to the ball.
That's huge. He has just pre-flipped around the ball, though. And there's the interception, there's the pop, and there's the goal. Everybody commits from 100X. 3 mistakes on the bounce, 2-0.
It's just not good enough, unfortunately. Magic Bear, what a recovery.
Yeah, it would have been great in the Chaos mode, perhaps to create a show match later on, 4v4, but there's no fourth man here for 100X on that infield. 30 seconds left, Gen.G keeping the shutout for now. Wouldn't mind a third goal, just to really snowball that confidence right here. 1, 2, 3, off the post. The Bears on form.
Gen.G are really not committing to the outplays at the moment. Just keep taking the 50s, keep faking, keep sending somebody to try and harass the third man.
100X can get a goal on the board, but it's not looking very likely at all.
Yeah, it's a very, very similar start to the broadcast that we got yesterday. Dominant from one side of the ball. Magic Bear.
Hello.
Oh, we got one more. Oh, crossbar. Saves the blushes of a 4-0. But for everything else for Gen.G, that went as perfectly as it could have done.
Justin's having a good time. We're back live, game 2. As the quadruple kickoff. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we like to see. Crispy, Magic Bear whiffs, but recovers. Could have been 1-0.
Yeah, that bot kickoff works some real wonders. Magic Bear just straight behind Crispy, who does not fall for any tricks.
Pre-flips into an extra touch. Magic Bear right there. An awkward drift. Redirect was on. Couldn't find the connection. Simas, can he get 2? No. It's still advantage 100X overall for this first few minutes.
They all caught each other off!
Oh, I apologize. I apologize. I've just completely cursed them. Why is this open?
Well, they didn't want a single commit. They didn't double commit. They barely even triple commit. It's 1-0.
Just a goal out of nowhere. They had all the pressure, all the momentum, and they've given up a goal.
And for all the good that we just said, I'm going to not finish my sentence because I was about to say they haven't scored. They have now.
There we go. Off the post, thought maybe they just cursed. Rise did enough for Simas' shot. Not enough for Sire's. Magic Bear has just been stomped on in net to ensure the 1-1. Put the Q in the rack. Said take us to overtime. They're not really pushing hard at the moment. Do they get a chance here? There's the 50. Maybe one last attack. Magic Bear nice and close. Off the wall, low boost for 100X, but I don't think either team is really looking to score. Yeah, overtime is just what both teams accepted a long way out.
So a lot of individual plays as we get the double fake. Simas, he tried to scoop under that with the flip. Magic Bear not quite first. Justin's got some time. He's got a rise to aim at. Goes ceiling. Awkward for everybody but Crispy. Gets enough contact. And now he's past the second player. Goes for a couple of chain dashes. He's up past the third. Unfortunately, the Hydra keeps getting another head.
Just one more on it. Maybe a double here could be huge. Or the fake. Rice has been done. There's the goal. It's 1-1.
He got the polar opposite. Trying to get there. And the ball said, I don't want you anywhere near me. Magnetized the opposite way. There's something about that chasing bump that they do not like at the moment. Justin has to leave it. Magic Bear, first touch was just a little bit too heavy. And Crispy does well to get rid of it. And I've got to say, Crispy has recovered phenomenally because he did not look good at all in game 1.
Looking comfortable. And the question marks weren't really on Gen.G. It was on 100X in terms of experience at this stage on LAN as well. Here live, completely different environment, different online play. You're not comfortable. As there's a 50, beautiful save from sight. This has been all Gen.G for the first 45.
Well, somebody had an eye on him, and thank goodness they did, otherwise that one was going in.
Rice can get a bump, it'd be huge. If he finds a bump, it would have been an opening. I don't think Magic Bear really fully committed, still finds a pop over the top. Free backboard, and the fake from Justin. 1-0.
Well, they had to beat them 3 different times. Magic Bay, you would have expected first-time shot, realized that just a little bit too late. That's unbelievable from Justin. Full confidence.
With the pressure, little chances, little glimpses here for 100X. One more goal at spell game. Whereas Rise does find the bump. Magic Bear right in, delays the flip. It's just wide open. There was only one man left. That could be it.
Yeah, you just about see it. Size playing the pass. Decided to delay his rotation back, and the moment Crispy was bumped, that play was completely done.
Pretty confident in his positioning. Crispy scoops up that mid boost, looks for the infield. Infield man has been removed. And that might be the last attack they'll get.
I like for the majority of 100X's attempts at infield, as there's the third to add. 100X have tried, I think, 4 or 5 different infields. They've never actually had somebody available to pass the ball to. So there's an automatic, there's the muscle memory of these infields, but they don't quite seemingly have that chemistry to have somebody available for it.
Yeah, as you said, Gen.G have been pretty comfortable covering those pass plays. They've looked the deadliest Shogun when they have gone for the solo into a bump, or perhaps leaving the ball, finding a bump, exposing the fact that Gen.G are happy to sit in there. But the pass play is not quite working. This is a great response from Gen.G, very similar to game one. Dominated from the outset, 2-1, grabbed the lead back, which is not what you want to see for a 100X35 fan. Here's a bit of space for Sai. He wants the reset. Can he find a 50? He can. Up, down, Magic Bear first on the scene, over the top. He's got a one-on-one with CMAS. Does he go the reset? He just watches it into the back of the net.
Yeah, but the moment he doesn't jump, it's time to go high 50. Magic Bear sets the rules, sets the table, scores the goal, and Gen.G are 50-50ing their way through to a semi-final.
You could just see the Bear. He was feeling him out in the air, wasn't he? He said, am I going to give you the reset? No, I'm just going to squash it home.
I think there's a bit of a tell as well regarding the boost totals available, as there's another bump. It's just clean. It's fundamental Rocket League, and it's working so well.
Gen.G have realised that they are leaving one man back time and time again. They're playing a riskier playstyle. They're trying to play a quick.
I'm disagreeing with the amount of these people I'm seeing, by the way. No, there's not that many of you.
There's a
refuse.
There's a lot
That's
of
a great passing play. It's open. It's 3-0. Gen.G are walking to the semi-finals at the moment.
It's too easy. It's a little 1-2. 1-2-3. Rise to join in. It was a 3v0.
It works so well in game 2, but Gen.G have taken it personally, these bumps and demos. They're looking for the receipt all the time, as that was a fantastic infield pass from the wrong player.
Against the runner play here completely. It was just a nice 50. You can see the infield as well, the high rotation, high positioning coming through.
Phenomenal Magic Bear. Honestly, couldn't have hit it better.
And they're just ready for it in the end. So they've given themselves a little snip. Minute 17, still time. Certainly not out of it, but still feels like it's trending in the wrong direction for them.
Yeah, they have to try and take some advantage of that as, it's another 50. Gen.G do not go for the outplay. The one time they go for the outplay, I guarantee you it's going to work.
It's 4-1 now. It's just completely shutting down any...
I understand, I understand, Sai. It bounced a bit too high, all right? I'm not that tall either. I can't quite get to it.
Has been blocked. That's a nice infield. Just a little bit close, though. A little tight for the shot, potentially. Gen.G have taken the foot off the gas. They will get one more. Oh, will they? Justin through top across. Oh, Magic Bear. Imagine if it was 1-1. Oh, they're in the lead by a goal. Unfortunately, they're 3 goals up. It's game over. The saves are still beautiful, though.
Crispy, double reset. Magic Bear not only gets it, but gets in the way of the second flip. Now Rise, low, another bump, of course there is. Magic Bear, a bump, of course there is. A goal, of course there is.
They just hit overdrive. They found a gear that I don't think 100X35 have at the moment. Sai in all sorts. Magic Bear cleans him up. And Justin pops it off the bar, home for the 5th on the board.
These boys have come to play. And they will be on triple match points. As we have seen throughout this tournament, triple match point, quadruple match point. Hasn't been the safest, but it would be, well, the greatest timeout ever called by a coach. And there's not a coach to call it.
I think Crispy needs to say, you see that pass? That's what we need to be doing down the other end. Maybe they don't even need a timeout to talk that one through. 6-1 for Gen.G. Yeah, and I think that target, I'm looking at it as well. They're pretty nervous. about the wrath of their coach. Oh, there it is. It's just, forget about your timeouts. I think Gen.G are just a class above. It's 1-0, and it's the super import rise.
It's a great read as well from Justin on the infield. Saw Semifinals jump onto the backboard, preparing for something maybe a little bit easier. Justin's been around for far too long. He doesn't give you easy. He gives you the infield, and they've got two!
He's an absolute globetrotter, and he's looking pretty comfortable in North America. A brace in perhaps the final game of the series, perhaps the final game of this quarterfinal.
Every time, first man, first player sent. They even got to try and make the life easier for the next one. Oh, as they tried to skim, Crispy's there! Now that had some sauce on it.
Hey, the skim would have been unbelievable, but the fake is just as good. Into the back of the net. Great play, Sai setting up Crispy.
They have to keep moving. They can't settle down. They're having to play it from worse positions. There's even more bumps going through. Nobody to follow it. And now Semifinals is against the outplay. Magic Bear reset over the top. And it's in.
I think it's the golden rule against Gen.G. Do not let the bear take on your last man, because he just keeps on delivering.
Out to Justin. Power clear. As Magic Bear just threatening. And the threat is enough at the moment. Just over 100 seconds left. And the lead has got even bigger. Justin with a worldie.
You could just see 100X35 in no man's land because a world champ says the top left corner's looking real tasty right now.
Justin's already on the way up. Back corner pass. Magic Bear's waiting for it. Realizes not challenged. Good decision making. Maybe not quite the best execution. And well, if Magic Bear's not going to make contact, 100X will punish them.
That was a nice execution indeed. Magic Bear just couldn't get an extra touch on the ball. You can see Rise doing donuts in net. Sai will take that free shot every day of the week. Nice placement, minute 8.
And Smash a bit heavy on the back pass.
That's a clear. That's not a back pass. He's completely lost all pressure. And 100X35 have completely lost the hold of this series because Gen.G Mobile 1 Racing have a date with Spacestation Gaming, the North American Open 1 semi-final Shogun.
And they've done it in some style. Justin, Rise, and Magic Bear